I charged up and went on a road trip in this 2022 Hyundai Ioniq 5 battery car. Here's what I learned. It's a 220-kilometer drive from Vancouver, BC, east to Manning Park in the Cascades. You can do it in less than 3 hours. You should plan for 4, and in an EV, bank on 5 hours. That's because the last third of this journey, Hope to Manning, is almost all uphill. Charge up in Hope. Easy. Hope has scads of EV charging docks, including this high-speed Level 3 Electrified Canada station downtown. These pumps are rated up to 150 kilowatts, which should mean you can get 80% juiced in 20 minutes, ideally. But don't count on ideals, not with an EV. For my test of the Ioniq 5, I took most of the 5 hours to get to Manning Park Lodge. I'd rate it a success. The drive was quick and quiet, the car very accommodating. Sadly, there is a year-long wait to buy one. My tester was the range topper at $63,000 as driven, minus any available subsidies, which in British Columbia come to $3,000 from the province and another $5,000 from the federal government. You can order an Ioniq 5 for as little as $46,000, but the top-line preferred all-wheel drive model with the long-range battery is still a good value. It's also a head-turner, all sharp angles and slick lighting. A concept car come to life. Pixelated headlights, taillight arrays, aerodynamic wheels, recessed door handles which pop out, and lots more. And the dual motor version here with all-wheel drive is rated at 320 horsepower and a whopping 446 pound-feet of torque. In sport mode, it flies 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5 seconds. You can also toggle through Eco for fuel savings and Normal for all-around everyday use. If you boot the Ioniq around, well, you'll drain the battery like a binging drunk. Depending on the charger, you can reload the battery in as little as 18 minutes from almost nothing. That's the ideal, and I warned you about ideals. The 50 kilowatt kinda fast charger near my home needed about 45 minutes to take the battery from 18% to 80%. As for the car itself, the cabin is absolutely cavernous inside for a compact hatchback. The battery pack is under the floor, and the compact EV motors take up very little space. A glass roof makes for an airy cabin. The seats themselves are exceptionally well padded. The rears are comfy too, and the cargo space at the very back is adequate. Hyundai has gone with a dual screen layout, one for the infotainment and such, and the other for the instrument cluster. The infotainment screen is a touchscreen, but there are redundant controls for the navigation, media, and even climate. The graphics are excellent, especially the EV readouts. The steering wheel is smallish, but the Ioniq 5, well, it has a head-up display that puts the important stuff onto the windshield, directly in the driver's eye line. The display disappears when you put on Polaroid lenses, so a warning there. A rear wiper is also a glaring omission. Hyundai boasts a range up to 480 kilometers, but steep hills, cold weather, and the car's array of readouts and gadgets scrub the realistic range down to around 400 kilometers. My road trip was doable because British Columbia has a decent charging infrastructure. You'll still need to plan, but when you do, plan also for an electric energy bill that's a third of what you'd pay for taking the same trip in a gasoline car. that recommends this Hyundai, along with the styling, performance, comfort, and first-rate technology.